So, welcome back to the RCGP review. This week we are doing the first leg from Austria. Joining me on this race is HB driver David Ronnefalk, who's joined me in all the races so far. What's up, David? How are you?
I'm good, just fine.
And the wonder from down under, Infinity. He made Infinity's driver and probably the fastest guy in Asia, or one of the fastest guys in the world. Kyle McBride. What's up, Kyle? How are you?
What's happening? I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
Good man, good man. So here we are in Austria. This race was not supposed to be on the schedule. It was kind of it kind of happened by surprise, thanks to the people in Australia. Well, I'm already getting it mixed up. In Austria, I can't pronounce their last name. How do you say their last name, David?
Who?
The owners of this track.
I don't know.
Yeah,
you
they're brothers.
Research this.
It begins with a W, but I just can't pronounce it. You know, I always butcher names.
I don't remember.
Yeah,
I don't know either.
So this brings us to Austria. I remember Bro Akil made the trip from Malaysia there. That was a long trip for him in the RC2 class. And this, I would say, is probably the oddest track I've ever seen. It's
Yep.
It has the driver stand like right in the corner, and the track goes very far away from you. It's not your traditional. It's a rectangle. It looks like it, but it's not a rectangle like what we're used to. So, David, you've been to this track before. You know a little bit more about it. Why is the driver stand way down there in the corner?
I don't know why it is there, but yeah, I've been there a couple of times. I've done the 8-scale European Championship in 2012, where I pretty much led the whole final until the last minute and a half, and Darren Bloomfield was able to get by me, and he took the win. So this track has been pretty much how do I say? I've only finished second at this track, I believe. I went there for the warm-up. I finished second. I second at the Euros. Then I went for the 10 scale, which was my first ever 10 scale Euros, and I got second behind Lee Martin in the 2-drive class. And then we went back for the 8 scale e-buggy, the first ever e-buggy Euros in 2015, and that was my first year with HP as well. And I pretty much had that one in the bag, but kind of threw it away in the last main, and Robert took the win, and I finished second. So I'm forever second on this track.
Second place curse.
Good. Yeah, good stuff. Kyle, this is your first time back in Europe after the 2014 Worlds. How was it going back to Europe? It looks like it was in a beautiful set scenery up there in Austria. So tell us about that, going back to Europe.
Yeah, no, it was awesome, man. Like you said, I hadn't been there or to Europe since Italy in 2014, and yeah, like the place itself, like Austria, was like had some lovely scenery and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, the setting, like where the track was beautiful. Yeah, the track was definitely different to what I normally run on back at home, but yeah, no, it was good. It was good. I was just excited to get over to Europe and be racing against all the top guys, David and Gara and etc. So no, I was pumped.
So we got our first RCGP under our belt. In the Philippines, it was very supercross, very high grip, a lot of teething problems there. So we're coming over to like this. To me, when you think of a European track, this is a total European track, multi-surface. Looks like it's getting rough. It looks very dusty. An arched bridge, which I like. So it's a big change, and this is what the whole World Series was about, the whole different country, whole different track, and now you're in Europe on a typical European type track. So it's a big change for you guys. What did you do in preparation going into this race, David?
I mean, nothing too different of any other race in Europe. I would say the tracks in Europe have they have improved a lot the last couple of years. You have the nice track in Spain, in Italy, and everywhere now. So this is like kind of an old school track, something that we're more used to be running on like 5 years ago or so, or even 10. So I mean, it was pretty much the same as when I went there in 2015, which was my last time I was there before the RCGP race, and not much different prep wise, I always try to have my car ready with a base setup that I know will work somewhat pretty good in already from the start, and then you kind of have to see what happens to the track and go from there. So not anything special like that, just making sure I've everything under control and have my car in top conditions.
How about you, Kyle? This is for you. You was doing a lot of racing, mostly in Asia and in Australia. It had been a while since you had traveled to the Western world. Approaching this, how long was you in Europe before you went to the track? Did you get some practice time in at any other tracks beforehand?
No, I didn't. I kind of just flew over a few days early. I mean, where it wasn't really it was like a couple hours drive from the airport, so it was a bit of a difficult place to get to. But yeah, I didn't get to race anywhere else beforehand. But I mean, the surface is like pretty similar to what I run, like dusty, loose. Here in Australia, most of our tracks are kind of like that. The only real difference was like, well, the driver's stand being offset was pretty different, but apart from that, it was just a really big track compared to what I run on. But yeah, surface-wise, like I'm kind of used to running on that, so I didn't really do anything different or change anything in preparation for this one.
Sweet. Well, I say let's start the video and start watching the race. What do you guys think?
Let's
go.
So here we have the kids. This is really great. I mean, Norway, like I said, they did Philippines, so they got more experience. Matt and the control guys, their video stuff is on point. The intro looks great. I'm geeking out right now at home. So good stuff. And also, this was different. Staggered starts.
Oh yeah.
This was complete. I enjoyed this.
It was chaotic, but yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, it was chaotic for sure. But
really?
It was cool. Yeah.
Really? You didn't like it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So bunched up, getting into the first corner. It was gnarly, but
it was very close together as well. It wasn't like very far between the cars, so that made it
right. Yeah, no, yeah. There's like a half meter staggered between everyone.
Which was what was? Did you prefer this way, or would you prefer the gate starts from America?
I mean, this one's probably a little bit cleaner. Yeah, but I don't know. That's hard to say. Gate starts are just. Yeah, I thought the gate starts were cool for sure. I like them too.
All right, so it looks like we have Ongaro out in front, Badier second, and Canas in third. Ronnefalk, Kyle, you're running in fourth, and Ronnefalk, you're in seventh. So is it like, are you thinking, oh man, is Ongaro going to check out again here? Because he was doing pretty well in qualifying. I think he TQ'd. Did he TQ?
Yeah, I believe he TQ'd.
Yeah.
I believe so, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, it was just like, at the start of these races, kind of just think like, you just want to get like a good start. Like, you're not kind of worrying. I mean, I wasn't worrying about who was in front. I was just kind of worrying about getting like, a good spot. Yeah.
Looks like you've made your way up to fourth or behind Barufalo. Well, it's always, I don't know if it's better to be behind Barufalo or in front of him, because I don't know. But a lot of Barufalo got a lot of heat at this race and the following race in Asti. But here you come for him, David. Oh, he makes a mistake, and there you go.
There we are. We're actually on track together.
Yeah, there you are.
Yep.
Okay, can you say HB for me, please, Kyle?
HB?
Yeah, there we go. I love the video training. So here you guys go. David, you're doing pretty good here, and Kyle, you're following. So what's going through you guys' minds right here? What tires are you on, David, at this time? Because you kind of had the split from JC, I think, at this race, before this race.
I think that this looks like hot race. Mm-hmm. I don't actually remember, but if I will, I look at the wheels and I can see they're black. So mm-hmm. I believe they are Amazonia's hot race. That's pretty much what I was running there. I think I had some AKs that I was driving as well. But I believe I opted for the Amazonia tire.
How about you, Kyle? What was you running?
I was running, I don't know exactly what tire. It was either going to be a Proline Fugitive or a Buckshot. I'm going to say a Buckshot at this point in the race. I kind of just switching between those two, but yeah, I didn't go too crazy with the tires. It was pretty much, loose surfaces, yeah, Buckshot, Blockade, or like a Fugitive. Would have been one of those three.
Sorry, Robert.
Yeah, there you go. He did make a mistake earlier. Unfortunately, the internet was cutting out for this race. So,
yeah, I can see that.
So it was
a bit laggy.
Yeah, but it gets better. So, oh wow! But Battle made a
second now,
mistake.
somehow.
You moved
Yeah.
up to second. You hit Ronnefalk. You hit Battier.
Question is if Robert made a mistake or if I took him out.
I don't know. But
Good question.
he's coming for you though. He's like, yeah, I got crossed you. Here we go. This is a good battle. We got a great battle going on here, and I'm like, yeah.
There was plenty of good battles on the tracks.
Yeah.
Last year at the RCGP for sure.
But you three, look at you.
This was a crazy jump right there. That jump kind of, it was
the bridge.
No. The double single or single double or whatever.
Yeah.
This one was chaotic.
It was a funky made jump. It was like super steep. Like trying to land it was very weird.
Steep and on an angle from the driver's stand, I believe, and it was just weird.
Yeah, definitely made it interesting.
Yeah, you. So now we should have had Joseph on her because this is probably one of his better races in the whole event.
Yeah.
But he's up to fourth.
He would have been talking himself up, watching himself right now.
Yeah, he would have analyzed every corner.
Okay, in fourth place.
I really like that arch bridge, though. I think it's so cool. I think we need more arch bridges in RC. How do you guys think?
Robert.
I don't know.
Manka.
Can I say 50-50 now?
Both crashing.
Yeah.
So who do we have? Who's that? Battier up front. In second. Ongaro's just checking out.
I'm down to 12. I don't know what happened to me.
Yeah, what happened to you in this race? Do you remember?
No. I remember I had a terrible race overall. I mean, on Sunday I finished second, so that was all right, I guess. But on Saturday I wasn't good in qualifying, and I had terrible starts and made my mistakes myself as well. And I don't know what happened here.
This is a great battle because Joseph's doing pretty good. Kyle, you're hunting him down. You're looking at you've been raced Robert so many times, David. What are you looking when you see his car? What can you analyze anything from it?
I mean, Robert, to me, he's like a very aggressive driver. He always, pushes to the limits, I would say. And, he for sure needs a car that is easy to drive, kind of pushy. It was funny because he took my car in Barcelona at the e-buggy Euros there, and it was like impossible for him to drive my car because I have my car steering way more than he has his car. So he's always a very aggressive driver, but I always likes the battles we've had on the track. It's we have had some good racing for sure.
And Kyle, you were behind JQ here. And now it looks like Martin got in front of you. We didn't see it.
I was just thinking to myself, I should just take this guy out and take that place.
Yeah, this is, I mean,
no. I think I'm behind Lee right now.
Yeah.
JQ's ahead of that.
So what are you thinking here behind JQ? Is he going fast, or I just have to get around him? Is he slowing you up or what? I know we're not giving him no credit, but he's not here. So
I've always had no issue driving with JQ. I don't know, he's never took me out or anything like that. I know I'm quicker than him, so I just gotta be patient if I'm coming back behind him. But yeah, he's always been a smooth driver, clean driver for me. So no issues there.
David, you wouldn't agree with him?
Same as Lee.
He doesn't. Hey. David always says he doesn't like to let anybody by. He gives you minimum space to get by.
It's always a pain.
I've never had any issues, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just lucky.
But I mean, he's driving good in this race. I mean, he's doing everything right.
It's his kind of track.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh
rough,
my gosh.
Old school.
Yeah.
He does like this is the track.
He does look good. He looks good, and I'm like, he's gonna get third. I think he even gets up to second at one point.
I think he's choked. Right.
You know what? It's the story of JQ's life. He can, he never finishes. He talks about Fenn not finishing. Well, he's, a master of this as well. Choking. Multi-surface. I really like that. I think we need more tracks of multi-surface like that.
Maybe How much did they pay to get this much time on the camera?
I don't know, innit? Well, people must have been so surprised he was in third.
Yeah.
Ongaro's checked out. Battier is way in front of him. Oh, this is a good battle. And the computer freezes. Here we go.
Yeah. Oh, refuel, yeah.
Great pit stop.
Yeah, no, I actually was a pretty big fan of that concrete session. It was pretty cool, coming around there, sliding through. I thought it was pretty fun. I don't know. I didn't have anything like that back here in Australia, so it was cool.
No, that kind of brick section is nice.
Is it slippery? Does it have grip? Because Ronnefalk has something similar as well, right?
I mean, it had like, grip. The bricks had grip. The blue concrete there in the corner was very slick. I remember well.
Yeah, it was like a slick part right on the corner, but then the rest of the bricks were fine. Yeah.
You and Lee are having a great battle. I can't remember. But let's see what happens with you guys, because Lee.
Oh, Robert made a mistake.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. So this is where everyone kind of bunches up here.
JQ's like, I can taste it. I can taste it.
I can taste it. I can taste it.
Oh my gosh. But somebody takes him out, or somebody spoils this.
I'm just kind of waiting for these guys to crash at this point, I think. Just kind of sitting behind. I'm pretty sure it happens.
Yeah.
I don't know what happens.
Probably in this jump section right here coming up.
Yeah.
David, you must be just in the back.
Interesting lines going for that jump section, because I was doing double single, but I know Angara was doing, I think he was single and doubling out on that section.
I think we had to change throughout the week as well.
Yeah.
If I remember, there was like a hole or something developing in the landing when you made like a double single. So towards the end, it was always better. Yeah.
I can't believe JQ is just out ahead of you guys for this long. Like he must just be really
chilling. Yeah, he's actually driving pretty good.
Yeah, he is.
And you and Lee are having a vicious battle in the background.
It might look vicious, but no, we're good with. I think I just passed him.
Yeah, that was you.
Yeah.
Oh, you almost went for the triple there.
Oh.
Good. Yeah, you don't want to hit JQ.
I think I get past JQ clean. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, because if you hit him, he would definitely let the world know.
I would never hit the end of it.
He probably blew off the track.
Yeah, he might just crash for me. Yeah.
So Martin, I think Keenan gets in this later on. He's not too far behind Lee Martin, and
I think there was only one person in this final that didn't crash, and it looks like to be Angara. 23 seconds ahead on a sprint race.
Everyone else is just battling away.
Yeah.
Oh, this is what happened there? You slammed this. Was that you?
Spinning out on that bridge.
Keenan.
That was Lee and Keenan, I think.
Okay. Does it get dirty here at some point? Joseph still in front? Like, wow,
yeah,
he's in second.
No, we've just been watching. We've been watching JQ. I don't even know what else is going on. I've just been watching Joseph right now.
It's like it's like seeing a thylacine. You know?
so much camera time right now.
I know. The world is like rooting for him at this point, I would say.
Yeah, I think Robert just crashed on a double there. So
oh shit!
I'm back behind JQ now. Yeah.
Yeah, you wasn't too far. But once Robert made that mistake, you capitalized really well. Oh, that
was a tricky section right there.
Really?
The drop down thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. It was like bumpy as. It was, I don't know. It was funky. The smallest little double was the funkiest.
Yeah.
5 laps to go. How long can JQ hold on?
Not for long.
Oh.
There we go. Oh.
Longer than expected though.
Yeah, I think he holds me off for a few laps for sure.
Yeah.
I think he's now slowing you down though. It looks like it because he's driving very defensive.
Yeah. You see the guys behind me starting to catch. I think it's Keenan starting to catch up a little bit too. So
yeah.
Yeah, you just kind of want to be patient. I don't know. It's if you push too hard, you could end up costing yourself. You know. So.
Keenan is.
I'm up to 7, so I don't know what happened. I'm on 9th.
Yeah.
Number 7. Yeah. I don't know what happened.
You and Cole not having a good race this race. To be fair, Cole doesn't see this type of track in America at all either. So this is foreign to him as well.
Yeah. Yeah, this was for sure nothing that he's used to be running on.
Mm-mm. Boots too. Boots had a hard time at this race too. I think the starts and racing all the time. He didn't do too well at this race.
Yeah, I don't know. It was his first race at the RCGP as well?
Yes.
Yeah, he didn't go to Philippines.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, with the grid start and everything, it was very chaotic, and the track just made up for some crashes.
No.
Yeah, inside. No. That section was, that corner right there was tough.
There we
I
go.
remember. Yep.
This is all. It's all over for JQ now.
I think JQ holds off Canas for me for a bit, maybe. I don't know.
You know, you can see the old school Euro guys doing well. Martin's doing good. Jorn Newman's still in 6th.
Yeah.
So these guys have a lot of experience on these tracks. Boots made his way up to 7th. Barufalo in 8th. I don't know if Barufalo has anything to do with this race near the end, but I know he definitely has. Yeah, you're definitely pulling away. JQ's trying to
good pace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's trying to hold on though. He is trying, but he does make a mistake somewhere.
He's doing a pretty good job. He's actually not bad at all.
He must have been practicing here a couple of days before the race.
It's had 2 days practice before we even got there.
Ongaro just kind of walks away with it. Like he doesn't even, he's just cruising right now.
Oh, he was in this race?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No, I didn't know.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I thought I was in the lead. No.
Oh my God, he is just out of her. But this suits him, this type of track for his car, and you know, he can just. He was just he was really good. He didn't win the second leg though. I think Barufalo beat him.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, I think he did, right?
Yeah. Hey,
that's JQ and Canas right there.
Hey, you hit that side of the track pretty hard there, Kyle.
Yeah, I know. I was just looking at that. It was a pretty gnarly track, man. I don't know.
So who do we have here? We have Lee Martin's up to 3rd. Jorn Newman in 4th.
Look at JQ now. He blew out.
Oh, he blew out. He's an 8th. Oh no!
In 1 lap.
And that's the end of that was the end of the race, and he blew out. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So we had
he would not have been happy with that.
Kyle and Lee. Let's see what guys had to say to Nick here, real quick, when it comes up. Oh yeah, that was not too good for you, David. Here we go. Let's see.
David Ongaro. Well, you made that look ridiculously easy.
Car was really good to drive, and most people made some mistakes and just drive without mistakes, and I think it was good.
Were you even trying hard?
Nothing. We live like the last quali, so.
Thanks. So congratulations. That's 1 down, 1 to go. Brilliant stuff. I'll get the right hand this time, and we'll grab our 2nd place man, Kyle McBride. Kyle, long way behind Davide, but a massive battle between you and JQ. That was a surprise.
Yeah. I got up to a bit of a pretty okay start. There's quite a big battle. Obviously, Davide got a very good start, and it's hard to catch him when he's out there at the front. So yeah, there was a big battle, a group of guys battling. Kind of got pushed back a little bit, and then kind of got back up to around like 3rd or 4th. My car was really good, maybe not the fastest, but yeah, I managed to get my way back to 2nd. A lot of guys were crashing out there. It was pretty insane, but yeah, I'm really happy with how it went.
Great, thank you, Kyle. And finally, we have a 3rd place man who is probably as surprised as we are. Lee, in the whole of the Philippines, you couldn't catch a break.
No.
Well, you have today.
Yeah, that was the first break, yeah. Yeah, it was a pretty gnarly race. You know, people were everywhere, and just tried to keep my nose out of trouble as much as possible, and then some carnage on the last lap, and then, yeah, 3rd, good.
Yeah, I think you started the last lap 6th or 7th and ended up 3rd.
Yeah, I think it was very close. Like the top, 2 to like 6 was close kind of the whole race. But yeah, just got a little bit lucky, I guess.
Leah, thank you very much. Great. It's great to see you smiling at last. Good stuff. So great result for Team Infinity, a 2nd and 3rd. That's only half the story. We have a 2nd part of the story to come, of course, which is the 2nd RCGP final, which is off in about an hour and...
All right, so first leg's over in Austria. David, you didn't have a great run. I know this upset you because I know you like to win, right?
Oh, I was pissed on Saturday.
Oh,
I didn't have a good day at all, and kind of hit the reset button there on the evening at the restaurant, and then came back pretty strong on Sunday. I know on Sunday I had a terrible start. I was all the way in the back of the pack, and I think on the first 5 minutes I was probably like 20 seconds behind Ongaro, and at most I think it was like 25, and I came back to just being 5 or 6 seconds behind in the end. So I had a very good Sunday, but Saturday was one to forget.
How about you, Kyle?
I was like the opposite. I had a second overall on the Saturday, and then on the Sunday I had the flame outs at the start, which kind of just ruined me from the beginning. So
oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that was a bit disappointing, but yeah, no, it was good though. I was happy with the Saturday. I was okay.
Good stuff. So, how did it feel to be back in Europe and racing, Kyle?
Yeah, it was awesome, dude. Like, just like doing the RCGP series, I thought was awesome in itself. But yeah, getting to travel to Europe again, I thought was even better. So no, I was very happy with it, man. I was stoked.
Yeah, because you are one of the racers. I always say, I wanted to see you come out of Asia, out of Australia to race more. And the RCGP allowed that to happen. You went to Europe twice. You went to America.
Yep.
So, I mean, it's a shame it isn't happening this year. I mean, well, nothing's really happening at the moment, but.
Yeah, no, definitely. Like, the series for me was a huge benefit. Like, just being able to go race against all these top guys more consistently through the year. Yeah, it was definitely a benefit for me.
And you, David, so reset button for Sunday. This is your baby. I know you're a big supporter of RCGP, but, you know, you can't win them all, dude. But that's all right. That's all right.
Yep.
All right. Well, I appreciate you guys coming on. I hope the viewers enjoy this RCGP race recap. And we look forward to the next one that we do.
For sure.
For sure. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
It was good.